But the key is, if you look at all the best hitters, you are going to see them all in a very, very similar position. Basically the exact same position, right? Because again, you have to get to that consistent, strong hitting position on time if you want to get a good swing off. Let's talk very quickly. What do you have to do? What is a good, strong hitting position? This is what I think is a good, strong hitting position. It starts with the lower body. The lower body has to be hips closed or coiled, however you want to say it. So this is hips neutral, this is hips open, this is hips closed. You're going to see a slight closing of the hips. This back leg is going to be loaded back in the opposite direction that it's going to turn. An easy way to think about it is think about taking your back pocket. If you're a righty, your right back pocket. If you're a lefty, your left back pocket, and getting that slightly turned towards the pitcher, right? You're going to see a slight turn. You're typically also going to see, we call it butt behind our heels. So you're going to see the hitter's butt get back behind their heels. If you have a hard time feeling that position, take a tee. Put the tee behind you. Get about this far away and feel yourself getting your butt turned back to the tee. So feel that position, getting your butt on the tee. If you have a wall or a net, you can just get up against the wall or a net and do the exact same thing. So feel the back pocket turning. So that's the first thing, getting the lower body coiled, getting the back leg loaded and ready to hit. The second thing is getting the upper body into position to hit. You're going to see that the upper body, if you think about the torso, that is going to get coiled just like the lower body is going to get coiled. So my lower body gets coiled, my upper body gets coiled. This is the motion you're going to see. You'll see it in basically every single high-level hitter. When you see the upper body getting coiled, it's going to be a slight turning in and typically down of the front shoulder. And you're also going to see the rear arm, we call it a pullback. The rear arm is going to get back behind the hands. So it's this move right here. Now hitters start in all different positions, but they all do basically the same thing. You'll have some hitters that might pump their hands down, but they come back up and they get into that strong hitting position. So lower body coiled, upper body coiled and pulled back, so that right as our front foot is about to land, right, coiled, coiled, pull back. As we start to stride out, here is the key. As we start to stride out, we have to stay coiled with our lower body, keep our back leg loaded. We have to keep our upper body pulled back and coiled. And our upper body should feel like, even though our lower body is moving out, our upper body is still loading and resisting back. That is the key. So I can't be here and then let my upper body go forward. And if I never get coiled and pulled back, well, then I'm always going to be forward. So I've got to get coiled and pulled back, and then I've got to resist as I'm moving out. That is key for when our leg turns, now our upper body can work behind our back leg.